Introducing the Mr. Good Medium. Put in the effort. Go the distance. The lend-a-hand man with a plan. Your host for the evening, John Clay. Let us explore the vastness of the internet, looking for information on anything from complex situations to fun facts. Ladies and gentlemen, turn up your sound and dive with us down the rabbit hole.
Well, that was not a very appropriate intro. So, we're just going to go with that as being as it is. It's me, John. We're on Down the Rabbit Hole. We have Sabrina and my friend Brian. Woohoo! Yeah, wave, big man. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so we are going to talk about Star Wars. So we're going to look at Star Wars facts, see what we can find as we go down the rabbit hole. Let's have some fun. Okay, so what should we look? History of Star Wars. Sabrina should be excited right now.
I am excited.
Are you excited?
I am.
Do you know, okay, what year was Star Wars released?
I don't know that.
Oh.
Off my head.
77?
Ah, good. The only reason I know is because I looked it up earlier.
Cheers. I wasn't born yet.
Cheaters.
I wasn't born yet either. Of course, the only person who was born then, no.
Because I remember waiting in line.
Apparently, Yoda was almost played by a monkey.
Bam. Yoda was almost played by a monkey?
Yeah, I looked up fun facts about May the 4th.
That would have been awful.
I can't.
That would have just been awful. It would have just killed the whole Yoda character.
Is that real? There's no way. Yeah.
It says, Yoda, you know him, you love him, but what if I told you the original concept for the small, powerful green humanoid alien was all known, and love was totally different. In the heavily detailed 2010 novel by J.W. Rinsler, The Making of Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, it was detailed that Yoda was almost played by an adorable monkey donning a cane and a mask, but the monkey was uncooperative, and frankly, it looked terrifying.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Here, we'll go
So, Jim Henson made Yoda.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, he was the master puppeteer.
Crazy.
The other would have been...
Yoda was originally
like
called
us.
Buffy.
Yeah, we cuss. Oh, you should have seen it. Her and I went to war the other day about sperm whales versus squids.
Okay.
I mean, this was a legit conversation we had. What was it? I think Wednesday of last week about sperm whales versus giant squids and who would win. My money is on the giant squid. Because all the squid has to do is wrap around the sperm whale.
Yeah, but that whale gets a hold of him.
Well, how? How's it going to get a hold of him? Dude, see, here's the thing. A sperm whale's mouth isn't very big.
Yeah. I don't know. I ain't getting it already anymore. That's all I have.
He's going to be trying to swallow squid tentacles.
I mean, I wouldn't fuck with a squid.
He's going to be...
Back on the Star Wars topic, man.
I'm just saying.
Right, it's crazy. Star Wars.
We're having a good time.
We are.
So, yeah, May the 4th, Star Wars.
Gosh, that is creepy looking.
Oh, can you see a picture of that?
Oh, hold on. I'm going to just give you the link to what I'm looking at.
Oh, it's going to haunt my fucking dreams. John, you gotta be able to share this somehow.
That's such a creepy look of him. I'm so so glad Yoda didn't look
Did you
that
send it in
way.
the chat?
Oh, that will scare people straight. How did that work?
It's not. I'm not saying it in the chat.
I sent it under restream. Did not come out.
It is not coming up. I want to show the people. I can't show the people. The people want to know about the. Is this a picture of the monkey, right?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like. Oh man.
Try googling Yoda as a monkey. Because it's not the YouTube. The link is too big for YouTube.
Yoda
It's
as a
not
monkey.
coming up in.
What?
See? Doesn't that look creepy?
There you go, the Guardian. Look at that. That's awful.
I am so glad they did not do that. Good job, monkey. Don't be so cooperative. Oh.
Oof. That could have been Yoda.
No.
We all agree.
Then there would never have been a baby Yoda because it would look. Yeah.
I don't know, baby monkeys are pretty fucking.
But with that kind of mask on? No.
Whoever has a mask is wearing a baby, like, scooching monkey or something, all cute and cuddly. It'll rip off your face size. Yeah, they're cute.
And they have the Grinch next
They're like
to Yoda.
kittens that walk upright. You can't fucking beat them. But with that mask on, that fucking Stephen King guy got shit on that. That's
Latasha
scary.
Jefferson says she loves your prenatal stretching videos. How many weeks pregnant are you?
All of them.
Oh,
Latasha Jefferson?
I am almost 34 weeks.
Seems like too many.
Hopefully you got that. 34 weeks.
That's a lot of weeks.
It is a lot, and I still got more to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
God for the Y chromosome. Sorry, ladies.
I know.
You're really being honest there.
Man,
So sorry. We get it.
I
She sucks.
almost every day I go, thank God she's the one that has to carry our child. There's no way.
There'd be like 3 people in this world if there was one adopted dude.
Oh, for sure.
Try that once, fucking ain't doing it again.
Oh, man.
There would always be 3. It's like, I guess we should make another one because one of us is going to die.
Okay, let's go back to... So, 1977, May 25th was the initial release date of the first Star Wars. And then, just in case y'all didn't know, which I'm sure you did, since Disney Plus was advertising it like crazy today, Skywalker Rising or whatever is the available for streaming now.
Is it
Cool.
on Disney Plus right now?
And so what I'm guessing it is.
I want to watch it now.
Oh, I want to watch it.
We should do that. Right after this. Y'all first.
Latasha wants you to reach out to her whenever this is over. She says, congratulations, I'm 32
We're both medical.
weeks. Yeah. Well,
they're
yeah.
both in the medical field, but I will definitely reach out to you, Latasha,
Yeah, no.
and answer any embarrassing questions you don't want to ask right now.
I'm a physical therapist assistant. My friend Brian here is a nurse, so, but I completely understand, as again, we do not have the same chromosomes.
No, you guys don't.
Good times. Okay.
Same number. But somehow y'all's are better.
For sure.
No doubt.
R2D2 once spoke English and was kind of a jerk. What? Like,
It seems more Spaceballs than it does Star Wars.
like, I don't even understand this.
You have seen Spaceballs?
Yeah. I've
Okay,
seen
cool.
Spaceballs.
I know we're talking Star Wars.
I don't understand that as a fact, though. It's so weird. Okay. The original
It's kind of
return.
fun, though. Anyways,
What would be kind of fun?
smart ass little robot, dude.
Well, he is a smart ass little robot. He's still kind of a jerk, even in the movies.
I know, but it's always by translation, though. How much funnier would it be if he got to deliver it? He's like, Luke, you're a fucking dumbass. Come on, man. Your sister got this the first day, I don't know what to tell you.
Sabrina, you might want to reach out via YouTube because that's what she's reaching out to us on is YouTube.
Okay, it's underneath your account. It should pop up on there.
I know. I'm just saying. So.
What's the Samuel L. Jackson one? I gotta know.
Let's
Can you click on it?
Can you click on it?
It's magical.
Let's see.
Okay. I mean, I think we all want to know Samuel Jackson's part in this.
No.
No shit.
For real.
Come on.
Latasha, I put our
Sorry.
email down there so that you can go ahead and email me. And I'll answer your questions.
Sorry. How does he not put motherfucker, like bad motherfucker on his lightsaber? It's Samuel Jackson. Of course he did. Anyways. What else you got?
Let's see.
The original Darth Vader is banned from all Star Wars events.
What?
Huh?
I don't know if I follow that.
Yeah. I don't understand. When we think of Darth Vader, the first name that comes to mind is James Earl Jones, the voice behind the series' most infamous villain. But in the costume was somebody entirely different. A British bodybuilder named David Prowse, and Prowse apparently isn't among Lucas's favorite people. As Prowse revealed on his website, which has since been taken down, he is banned from all Lucasfilm associated events, which includes conventions and Star Wars celebrations. When he reached out for an explanation, Prowse said he was told that I have burnt too many bridges between Lucasfilm and myself. No other reason given. Lucas declined to elaborate, but rumors abound about the rift, with many believing that Prowse was a bit too vocal about his displeasure in learning another actor, Sebastian Shaw, would be used for the Vader unmasking scene.
Huh?
Oh.
So it's actually 3 dudes that played Vader.
Oh.
That I didn't know.
What's
You
that?
had the voice, the body, and then you had the face. All 3 different people.
Oh yeah, for sure. That is.
And how much more fun if they would have just gone to James Earl Jones. Boom! On Star Wars. Anyways. That would have been funny. I don't know if the 70s would have been ready for it, but it was some funny shit.
That's
Today
hilarious.
it'd been totally cool. Of course your daddy black. But
Latasha, the gas has been more as I've gotten farther along, but not too bad for myself. But I can definitely look into doing a routine and posting that up on our page for you to see if there's any exercises that can help relieve that for you. And no problem about the TMI. It's okay. We understand.
Yeah, there's no TMI here. Brian and I have been on the front lines. We've seen things.
yeah. So now we know Vader was 3 guys, and it would have been a lot more fun than James Earl Jones would have been the only one. That one I could have watched over and over. That would have been awesome. The fuck.
Apparently Peter Cushing wore slippers while filming.
Who's Peter Cushing?
Peter Cushing played the menacing Grand Moff Wilhuff Tarkin, the commander of the Death Star.
That dude?
Yeah.
He wore
slippers every time they
Dude.
filmed.
No, man, I can't.
So they must have had to like Photoshop his feet all the time.
That's just
No, they probably just didn't. There never were scenes with his feet in them.
right.
Yeah, no, Cushing rolled from the waist up and allowed the actor to wear carpet slippers on set.
That's
Funny.
hilarious.
That's some ball of shit. I will put this suit and tie on, but I ain't fucking putting these pants and those shoes. He's like, yeah, dude, I'm going comfy. I run this shit in so slow. It's just funny, man. How do you find these things?
I'm a master at the Google.
She's getting really good at it, man.
I'm old as fuck, and I never would have found that. That's awesome.
By the way, I'm looking on, give the website some credit. It's geekgirlauthority.com.
There you go.
Uh-oh. Oh, man, we got to put in Geek Girl on this? Oh, man.
That looks like a very small Boba Fett.
Yeah, it's an action
Here
figure.
in a country fair parade.
Yeah, it's a little action figure. Man, I used to have all those things back in the day. You should still have. There's some money.
Sorry if you see me looking down. There's a dog scratching on my leg.
So they had a Star Wars fair or parade, and he was in the. I'm trying to like. Yeah, he was in this fair parade thing.
A country.
2 years prior to actually being shown in the movies.
So it was like his pre-appearance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soft debut.
Soft debut.
It's a thing, man, apparently.
You don't have that problem, Brian. Sorry. Awkward. The original Return of the Jedi ending saw Luke Skywalker turn evil. Ooh.
Oh. Guess we weren't ready back then.
We just weren't ready.
Nope. Drag this shit on. Not as bad as Homeboy and the Hobbit. Whew. We make one book into 3 movies.
I don't know.
Uh-oh. He went too far. Don't get me wrong. Tolkien was fucking brilliant. Peter Jackson.
Whoa. The first Star Wars almost caused an actual war.
What?
Come on.
How? No way!
There's gotta be more.
Okay, to create a barren desert planet of Tatooine, Lucas found the perfect setting in Tunisia, which what he didn't account for was how even a little movie production could lead to a socio-political tensions. Tunisia shares a border with Libya, which at the time was ruled by a ruthless dictator, Muammar Gaddafi. I wonder if it's that same Gaddafi.
No, it's the same one, homie. I'll explain it later because I was alive when all this happened.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I remember this.
The Tunisian government received threats from Gaddafi warning that a conflict was inevitable if they didn't remove a military vehicle from the Libyan border. The military vehicle in question was actually a Jawa sandcrawler. Lucas agreed to move the prop because, well, inciting an international incident isn't a good way to publicize a movie.
I don't know, man. It's just sells.
That's funny.
But how quality is your military? I can't tell the difference between a prop and an actual military vehicle.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wait, scroll down. Chewbacca had to be protected from bear hunters?
Yeah, you can read that one.
What?
Yeah, read that one. That's on you.
Compared with the snowy tundras and barren deserts the Star Wars cast and crew had to endure filming in the redwood forests of Northern California to create the forest moon of Endor for Return of the Jedi must have been a cakewalk except for actor Peter Mayhew, who played Chewbacca. During the several months shoot, he had to be constantly chaperoned by bodyguards in bright vests to protect him from the hunters. That's because in costume, Mayhew could easily be mistaken for a bear. What? More hilariously, the bodyguards had to protect the actor from people searching the forest for Bigfoot.
That's fucking awesome. That makes sense. Chewbacca Bigfoot, I mean, come on. He's a fucking Yeti. We all know it. They borrowed that one.
Dude, yeah, and they're talking about how he had to defend it, but I can actually believe that because you got to think this is back then. Like now we look at it and go, okay, Well, people nowadays would have been exposed really to Chewbacca.
Right.
But back then, there probably wasn't the same level of exposure. I mean, you got to think, this has been, what did it air, 77, so 43 years since the original Star Wars. How many billions of people know what Star Wars is? Like, that's...
All over.
Yeah.
I mean, you find a dude that hasn't heard of Star Wars.
For sure.
He's out there. Poor guy.
Is probably like something like India and South America or something that
Or Detroit. We go anywhere.
or Detroit. I'm sure Detroit.
Sorry, Detroit. Sure, you're out there. My bad. Remember boiling water.
Okay. So.
Yeah, I mean, not to mention that guy was what, like 7 foot?
Yeah.
I mean, he was huge. I don't know, he was 7 foot, but he was tall.
Okay. Oh, I went too far. Okay. Sir Alec Guinness, who played Obi-Wan, hated Star Wars. What?
Because I think he was originally a stage actor, like a Shakespearean actor, if I'm not mistaken. Now that may be in there, or I'm about ready to show my ass. But I think he's like old school actor, so he thought all this was hokey.
Well, why did he even sign up for it to begin with then?
Money, man.
It's always about the money.
Was the
Star
original-
Wars money or playing on the stage?
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
come on, man.
But Star Wars money, like after the first Star Wars, I mean, you gotta think the first one, like they didn't have that kind of money.
Yeah,
What was
but
the
back
budget?
in the day, it was though.
What was the budget for the original Star Wars? That'd be a good one to know.
Well, that would be interesting because, dude, I remember, I was like 5, 6. I remember standing in line. That line went around the theater, dude, and then they had money on merchandising. I think it was like one of the first films ever that like paid actors off of merchandising.
Whoa.
That kind of thing.
Okay, never mind. That's a pretty good budget for 1977.
Dude, think how much today money that is.
Woo!
Dude, that's.
I kind of want
Okay,
to
I don't know
know,
that
what
much, but
was the budget for the newest movie?
Okay, that said 30. That's okay. That was on Return of the Jedi. So, but on the original Star Wars, it was 11 million.
Okay.
But still, okay. So,
And it grossed 306.
Dude.
That's The Force Awakens.
yeah, 306. Yeah, that was The Force Awakens. That was here recently.
What's the budget for?
That's crazy.
What's the budget for this new movie?
The Rise of Skywalker.
The one that just came out.
That's crazy. That's what I'm talking about. Like, this has been, dude, it was
275 million.
everywhere.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, Star Wars was everywhere back in the day. I mean, you couldn't escape it.
Hey, I remember being able to camp out and to watch the Star Wars movies.
Dang! Look at the budget for the Avengers Endgame. 356
Oh my
million. Woo! Man.
Still not Star Wars.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. Endgame was good.
Man, Avengers has made a ton of money.
It has. But look at the staying power of Star Wars.
Well, I
I mean,
mean,
you're 4 decades and people are still buying that shit.
okay. Well, now you're trying to. Let's go back to the when was the original Avengers, the comic book series?
Yeah, I don't know how you tie that into this, but I mean, I guess you could.
Well, it's the same thing as Star Wars.
I'm just talking about the movie series, though.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to think like it's now been okay. So you're only gonna go from the movie series because like that.
I touched a sensitive spot.
What's that?
I said I touched a sensitive spot.
You put this to
I'm-
nerve. You're like a
Everybody,
kid that is gonna
Avengers
say, "Mommy,
is excellent.
that's
I
your
fucking
nerve."
love the Avengers, but it's not Star Wars. Period. We can keep talking.
No, I'm
about
just
it.
saying.
While he figures that out, some best ways you can celebrate May the 4th. You can acquire a Sephiroth Star Wars droid. I have one. I have an R2D2. It's amazing.
Are you talking about your little robot?
Hey, he's not just a little robot, okay?
It's not even a legitimate robot. It's like a remote controlled robot. You like R2-D2 in theory is a fully functioning robot, and you know.
Okay, so
Look at this, man.
1963.
I was gonna say it's 1963, motherfucker. That's longer than 77. Okay.
I'm just saying. Like
I got you.
Jeez. Let's see. Immerse yourself in music from a galaxy far, far away. Have you ever listened to the Star Wars soundtrack, John?
I have the LP.
what?
That's a record. I have a record. It was everywhere.
So if you have all day to yourself on May the 4th, you could totally do a whole marathon of all the Star Wars movies.
We did we did a marathon together, didn't we?
Yeah.
You do it all one day?
Well, you could.
We did we watched.
But it would take for, like, you'd be up for probably into the middle. Of the
Okay,
night.
so back before they came up with these newest Star Wars. We watched the 6 at the time.
Yes.
Back to back.
Huh.
And that was an all day. Like we started in the morning and finished like late into the night.
Oh, bump shot? You want a bump shot, Latasha? Here, hold on. I don't know, John. Can you see my belly?
I can see your belly.
See?
My belly out of the way.
Are you wanting to show yours off, Brian?
Oh no.
Show him how it kicks, Brian. Show him how it kicks. Oh man.
Was lunch?
What?
Was lunch fight back?
Launch fight? Oh, the baby.
Lunch.
He's just talking about lunch.
Oh, you're talking about the. Oh.
The bump was this lunch fighting back?
We just ate nachos.
I was trying to move past it. My joke was lost. Sorry, y'all. My bad.
Woo!
Yeah, they gotta put up with this all the time.
You too. You have a good night, Latasha. Stay watching. Do whatever. We're having a good time. Okay, so 1963, 1977. Yeah, so 14 years difference. I'm just saying that's some staying power there, Brian.
It is.
And all we had for the longest time was this stupid comic book format. Where now we have these fully animated.
Dude, you're like
movies.
25, man.
Huh?
You're like 25.
I'm not like 25. 33. I don't have time for actual comic books. Like I used to. I used to have a bunch of time for comic books.
I don't think I've ever read one.
I definitely
never owned one.
I cannot say that. I've owned several comic books and I've read several comic books when I was a kid. But as an adult, I have not. So, I enjoy the movies.
I can do movies.
I dig those.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder who actually buys comic books.
Today, I don't know. Would be interesting. I mean, imagine people do. I mean,
I know there's still comic book stores around. I'm sure they're not.
Recently we bought our daughter a comic book.
There's definitely something more personal about grabbing
But it
a
wasn't,
book
in the
and print and
very
reading it and flipping through the pages, I think, and watching it over 2 hours, you know? I think there's probably a lot to that, but as a kid, I was always around there. I just never had any comic books, so.
Yeah.
I can see how they'd be real special, though.
I enjoyed them. I don't know. I've just enjoyed, I grew up on comic books and, the early 90s X-Men cartoons.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. I enjoyed those a ton. I had a blast with that growing up. But I think it's pretty good nowadays. I want to introduce Khaleesi to Thundercats.
Thundercats. Yeah.
We did introduce her to it. She just hasn't watched the full thing of it.
Next time Anna's over. There you go.
Hey man,
she loves that Thundercats. So.
Dude, I love Thundercats, and you know what? I didn't catch it so much as a kid, but there really is this underlying story of good.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I started laughing though, man. Keep going.
No, they always have like a good moral, kind of lesson in it,
No, they do. No. They do. I'm laughing for a different reason. My head went down a different path.
Oh, man.
It went down a rabbit hole.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Is that how we're doing this?
No, shit.
What are we going to do with you, Brian?
No, it was nice because it always did have morals. It was nice stuff.
Oh, for sure.
It's kind of in a corny way. It's kind of what G.I. Joe was always about, kind of at the same time,
Yeah.
Like good versus evil, do the right thing wins, that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And then adulthood.
You should look up some funny May the 4th memes.
May the 4th
Because
memes?
everybody loves memes.
I thought you were going to say Thundercats really drove that whole Furby thing in cosplay where everybody's dressed up as... Y'all know what I mean. That's a rabbit hole.
Ooh, they're coming out with the facts there. May the 4th be with you. False. Star Wars Day is actually May the 25th. Now, is that true? Is it May the 25th really considered Star Wars Day?
Well, it probably is those dudes that are die hard, ride or die.
They're like,
but for the rest
that was the release date!
All right.
I'm like hardcore nerd.
That's fine. But the rest of us are not going to have any clue whatsoever. So we go with May the 4th.
Yeah.
It's like Cinco de Mayo is not really important to us either, but it's a reason to drink.
Word. Good times.
Sorry, all my Latino brothers. Just
You're like,
See,
sorry, being real.
even if you Google Star Wars Day, it still comes up as May the 4th.
yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the day that's accepted. You know what I'm saying? I was like, the things that are accepted as the norm, and then it's like, okay, look, you're that guy. I get it.
Well, I guess he's just supposed to be representative of that guy, because that's.
Well, he's got that face.
Yeah. That is that face, Brian. That is the face of a guy that would say that.
Never promoting violence is the answer for resolution, people. Disclaimer to the world. That's a punchable face. That dude makes that face like, I'm not even going to let you take those glasses off on me. You're going to eat these. Look. Facebook, am I the only one who feels that way? Am I alone? Is this thing turned on? Anyways.
Word. Okay.
You're not alone, I'm sure. There's just probably people that don't want to admit it.
In real life, I'm sure he's super cool. I'm sure he's funny as hell, but that face.
Oh my.
Alright, find us some more stuff.
Okay. May the 4th is a Jedi holiday. Some of us have to work today.
Okay.
If today is May the 4th be with you, does that mean tomorrow, what? Is Revenge of the 5th?
Ooh, I like that.
Velociraptor's thinking. Right, it's a Velociraptor.
I wonder if they should have. So.
No, he does. So
No, I don't.
T-Rexes. They run and they're like.
They should have used the black guy for that. The black guy where he's like this on his head. He's like,
What are you talking about? We're talking about Velociraptors.
No.
What?
Okay.
No, dude. Come on.
Be careful what you Google.
Oh, Lord have mercy. So, what guy are you talking about? Samuel Jackson?
No.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, okay.
James.
Dude, we're on Star Wars over here. That dude's on the Star Wars.
Yeah, but neither's a Velociraptor.
I know, but dude, you talk about jumping the shark, man. That is. Where did you go?
I just wanted to replace the Velociraptor with the black dude.
Okay, that's fine.
I was trying to give the black dude a shot, okay?
He's doing fine. Look at that face.
Shit, man.
He's doing just fine. That's that look. Look at him. He's
can't.
like, I'm doing good,
Oh,
brother. How
man.
are you doing? That's that look.
I'm just
That shit
saying.
worked out. Don't worry about me.
Look, they even got
very comfortable.
They've got the clean cut guy over here. It's like,
I'm out of this. All right, moving on.
back to the memes.
Go back to the memes. Take us back to the memes.
The dude with the little thinky face. He had shit worked out. He ain't worried about nothing, man, I promise.
What?
Brace yourself.
Lily. Stupid dog.
Girl.
If you hear some whining in the background, it's our dogs.
This is nuts. Lord.
May the fourth be with you because tomorrow is Revenge of the Fifth.
Oh, okay.
Alright, funny boy.
Here, I think we're better off looking at Star Wars memes.
Oh, let's show the culprit.
This one here.
Well, this is the first time dogs in our down the rabbit hole.
The Force Awakens. The Force needs 5 more minutes. That is me. My husband is more of the morning person. I need the more sleep.
That's definitely you.
The Mandalorian is a side story. That's funny. Can't argue with Baby Yoda.
For sure. I am Star Wars now.
Dude.
And he is. Cute little sucker.
They choked out that wrestler. What's that poor girl's name?
What?
That episode where he choked the chick that teamed up with. Oh, come on, man. Have y'all not seen it?
I've kind of watched it. Like, I took a whole day where I laid on the couch.
I'm sorry, y'all. He's behind. It's okay.
Well, it's nothing new for me to be behind.
It's okay.
We run very busy lives. It's hard to stay up on everything.
Sabrina, I need you to move your curtain to out, away from the center.
It's under the wheel. Hold on.
You're showing. It's so funny. You can see our door.
There you go. Better?
Yes. Get yourself straight. Straighten yourself out. Okay.
I did.
I should keep my identity a secret. Me to me. But has he heard the tragedy of the Darth Plagues, the wise? Huh? I don't know. I guess I'm not that hard of a... too hardcore of a fan for that. I don't know. I feel like there's levels to Star Wars fandom, and I have not reached that level.
There's that elementary and college one. It's
Where?
on the top row, all the way over to the right. There.
I want to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi like my father. I want to be free of this pain. What?
So elementary apparently versus college.
Oh. That's too funny. It builds on you.
It does, but like right off the bat, it doesn't hit me. That's okay.
When the smoke detector catches fire, it could save others from the fire, but not itself. When my mom keeps asking how I'm getting so fat, good relations with
The cookies.
That was kind of funny. See, now imagine that whole individual was just a monkey running around with some creepy ass fucking mask you'd buy like anywhere. That was creepy. Imagine how different it would be if he was like a monkey running around.
Oh goodness. I don't know.
Carry
I
this
don't
on.
think it would have been, the movie would have been as popular if they would have actually done it with the monkey.
That might have been worse than Jar Jar Binks.
Man, why are you hating on Jar Jar?
I did not hate on Jar Jar. He hated on Jar Jar Binks.
You need to stand your ground on this thing. The whole world knows. Come on, man. That whole character was like, dude, if there's anybody on that ever, in that whole series ever deserves like a mercy killing, it's that look at me, I'm looking at y'all. It's that motherfucker right there. Jar Binks should have just got like, I don't know, dude. Shish kebab with the lightsaber or take a phaser around in the face. Something, man, because that
So who is
That's all I
your
gotta say
favorite
about
character? in Star Wars then. If you didn't like Jar Jar Binks, he was the funny character, supposedly.
He wasn't. He was painful. Because you're out here trying to save the universe from this great evil, and there's this big floppy-eared motherfucker running into everything. And I'm like, dude, he's definitely that whole lead follower. Get the fuck up out of the way. He's got some force.
He was a great leader, and he had many accomplishments. Did you not watch the show?
Yeah, he's like the Forrest Gump of that motherfucker. Like he just actually.
That's an insult to Forrest Gump.
Okay, that's how low Jar Jar Binks is. You just said that. He's better than Forrest fucking.
Forrest Gump was like amazing, man. You gotta think the guy ran forever.
He was a savant.
He was the
Jar Jar
owner.
Binks is not a savant, man.
Jar Jar Binks was a good guy. He tried his hardest and he worked with what he had.
Okay. That's true.
Some are not gifted with brightness, Brian, and he did exceptional things despite having mental deficits.
His quirks.
Okay, I'll give it to you. I'm not going to argue that.
There's always
Also true.
There's always that one
Also
person
true.
in the group that's always a little bit more quirky than the others.
Sabrina knows. She knows.
Hey!
You know what? If Jar Jar Binks was here, no comparison.
You haven't spent enough time with Sabrina.
Any other truths about Jar Jar that brings him up a little bit?
Sabrina's the Jar Jar of our house.
No, the Jar Jar of our house would have to be our daughter. If she just doesn't know it.
That's like Jar Jar's baby. What you talking about?
I love that little girl. I feel like Sabrina just put me in a corner. It's your house, and I don't want to disagree with you, but don't pick on my baby. It's not my kid. I'm like, that's my little girl, man. Don't pick on her.
Man.
She's special, and I love her.
We all love her. Her little special little quirks.
She'll grow into him, man. She's just a head. She's just a little bit ahead of her time. And her little body's just trying to play catch up.
Why did Star Wars episodes 4, 5, and 6 come before 1, 2, and 3? Because in charge of planning Yoda was.
Exactly.
That's. I'll be honest with you guys. Even as a kid, that fucked me up. Like from the beginning, I was like, "What the fuck happened to 1, 2, and 3?" Because you're just like episode 4. You're like, bitches, what did you leave out, man? Like, how did we get here?
Dude, you were grown when 1, 2, and 3 came out, man.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So when 4 came out as a kid, I was like, where the fuck is 1, 2, and 3? Like, in my whole time, my head was like, what the fuck happened? Like, what got us here? All I know is that it opens up and there's just like this crazy fucking scene of like shooting and stuff, you know? Shit's already going on. You're like, so what the fuck happened before that? You don't get to find out for like 25 years what the fuck happened, unless you read the books. Yeah, I waited 25 years.
Of shooting first. Better call Saul.
Okay, maybe that fell on y'all, but I'm just telling you, like as a kid, that fucked me up.
Hey, it could have probably fucked any young kid up.
You're
Just because you're learning how to count.
Maybe I wasn't supposed to, right? Maybe I just wasn't like, supposed to think about it that hard. I was supposed to go cool and go back around my dirt bike or something.
John looks very.
So this was one time with parents, I guess, guys.
no, y'all are just interesting.
Are you reading?
I hope y'all are reading that.
Why can't you email a photo to a Jedi? Because attachments are forbidden.
That's a fucking dad joke and a half.
Man, that Stephanie was talking shit about my dad joke earlier.
Stephanie's pretty awesome. If you're out there, Stephanie, you're pretty awesome. I like her.
I'm very confused about this meme.
Which one are you looking at?
I prefer the real Supreme Leader. I said the real Supreme Leader. Perfection. I'm confused too.
Yeah.
That wasn't a good one.
Anakin Skywalker gets hotter as time goes on.
That one wins. I have decided. That's just...
Wait, there's a Baby Yoda one. You can't decide that.
That's funny. That's funny.
Just surrender the Force. That'd be great.
That'd be great.
Okay.
Oh, this one fits so perfectly. B, great workout. Time to eat something healthy. Me to me. Stop and get a large order of chicken nuggies. You deserve it.
Oh,
I can't believe you haven't watched that, man.
what? The Mandalorian?
Mandalorian, dude.
I did watch it. I was just kind of like in and out of like sleep.
You didn't watch it.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I tried, but Baby Yoda was so like cute and cuddly looking. I like saw a pillow and imagined Yoda.
He was like, oh, cuddly Yoda.
Yeah, I was cuddling. In my dreams, I was cuddling Baby Yoda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How about them apples? Have you ever cuddled the Baby Yoda?
No.
Exactly.
I have not. No.
Exactly. You have you ever dreamed of cuddling a Baby Yoda?
I didn't know they existed. I thought they just came out old.
Yeah, but clearly you're complaining about the fact that I didn't watch The Mandalorian, so you clearly know about Baby Yoda before now. And I'm asking you, with the time you've known about Baby Yoda, have you ever dreamt about cuddling up to a Baby Yoda?
No.
Exactly.
Aww.
See?
You should have thought about
I tried to go full on experience with my Baby Yoda.
No. I'll be honest, at this point in my life, I'm not dreaming about Baby Yoda.
Oh my.
I'm going to taller things.
Alright.
Liz is not much taller.
Yeah.
Love you, Liz.
Yep.
And someone said,
Mercy.
Yes, exactly my face.
if you take her
She's
fruit.
so angry, but I still can't take that face serious.
I'm gonna
I know you're gonna shoot me with my glasses.
I want to write at the top of that,
Still want
Sabrina.
good juice.
And then the bottom line, when you take her food.
Hey, that is against the law right now. I'm eating for two.
I'm putting that on my post-it. Sabrina food meme.
Oh gosh.
And we'll be making this.
Alright.
Bam.
We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up and put you on this day.
Fine. She's like, it's gone.
On that note.
I don't want to go to April 11th.
You have issues typing in on this day.
Shh. May the 4th. Okay. I gotta say this. In 1471, the Battle of Tewkesbury.
Tewkesbury?
Tewkesbury? how do you say that?
I don't know.
The Gloucestershire final battle between the houses of Lancaster and York. See, Lancaster, there you go. We got
Prince of Wales.
I was trying to go with my Game of Thrones reference.
Well, you and your Game of Thrones reference took too long.
Whatever, you don't even care. The Prince of Wales, Edward of Westminster, killed in King Edward the Fourth, right? No? Yeah, Fourth. Restored to his throne, restores political stability to England until his death in 1483. Didn't live very much longer after that. King Ferdinand VII of Spain signs the decree of the 4th of May, returning Spain to absolutism.
1904. Construction begins by the United States on the Panama Canal. In 1979, Margaret Thatcher becomes the first woman to be elected Prime Minister of the United Kingdom.
You know, So wait, I gotta say something real fast. Speaking of like leaders, and I wanted to say this earlier. Justin Trudeau, I'm very disappointed in you. You should be. You're Canadian, and I know y'all have issues with Second Amendment, but really making illegal 1,500 varieties of guns. That's a lot of guns. That's not cool. So, you ever see this? Disappointed in you. I'm American though. Forget y'all. Canada.
Jeez.
No, did you not hear about that?
No, I did not.
Yeah. Like, it was like yesterday that, or it was sometime in the past few days that.
Yeah, it's past few days for sure.
Where he did that. And I was like, what? So, super disappointed about that. I think that's a wrong move. Very authoritarian. Seems like everybody's wanting that authoritarian approach right now. So, those are on this day. We, nothing too interesting it looks like for the rest of it. So, we'll go to the promo. Bam. Brian, you're not focused.
Well, I'm actually reading on that ban in Canada. I didn't read into it because it's Canada, not the U.S. And it's Justin Trudeau, whatever the fuck his name is. I mean, it's fine. He's in Canada, I'm here, so I really don't care. It doesn't matter to me, but I don't know how they elected a dude like that. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's a very authoritarian move. Super authoritarian.
Dude, I don't. But you know what? They elected him. It's the same thing we're doing in our country. We're electing these idiots and then not getting them out of office. So, way off of like, may the force be with you.
Yeah. Sorry.
So, it's cool. I was just watching which rabbit hole we ran down. It's just politics, man. I don't know how these people get voted into office. I mean, that dude's obviously crooked. I'm not Canadian, so I don't have a dog in the fight, but if I did, it just seems like he's not working in the interest of his people. A lot like our politicians. So, it's just. I'm not surprised he's banning guns because if the people have guns, they don't necessarily have to listen to what the fuck you say. So, take the guns and you start taking people's rights. So,
for sure.
Yeah.
Well, it sounded like my wife was trying to get us off anyway, so she was rushing the podcast. Russian.
I'm not Russian.
You're fine. We've been on for a
I'm incubating.
So I'll say goodnight.
Yeah. So, as you can see on our promo here, we do personal training, customized apparel. We have this podcast. We do health and wellness seminars and always trying to help the community where we can. So, please reach out to us if you know anybody that can use assistance. As I said, I'm always trying to help elderly get assistive devices, and I will, again, have my yoga instructor certification come June, so I'll be trying to use that to help people where I can. And, yeah, so just hit us up. We'd love to connect, and hope y'all are having a great day. Good night.
Bye.
Brian, Wade. Good night, y'all.